Yeah, so my last video actually broke my PC.
It finally happened. It finally happened. Yep. She is done for.
So 12, how's your PC broken? Well, listen, after I uploaded that video, my PC just kept freezing. I don't know why. My beautiful 4090 PC with no problems just kept freezing. I mean, just like that, but for real. And after trying to troubleshoot it, tear the whole thing apart, it got worse. I mean, it wouldn't even make it past the BIOS screen.
This ain't even Windows, bro. This is running off a USB, bro. This computer. She locked, bro. Damn.
So something in here is actually broken, and I'm just gonna take that as a sign from the universe to build my dream PC. Now, a little bit of a hint. I done stole the 4090 out of this one, so we are doing a dual 4090 workstation build. I'm either a genius or an idiot for this. So I took out a small loan, got all the PC parts picked out, ordered it, and 20 days later, it was time to build this thing.
Yes, sir!
I'm excited. I've been without a PC for almost 20 days.
We do not care.
So needless to say, I am fiending for a PC. It has been 20 days without a PC, bro. I got work to do. All right, here are the specs. We got the AMD Ryzen 9 7950X, 16 cores, 32 threads, $540. Then we got two 4TB M.2 SSDs, $572. Damn. And then this right here is the bad boy that's gonna power the two 4090s. A 1600 watt power supply by Seasonic. It's platinum rated. And that shit gonna cook, bro. Hopefully it don't, let me stop there. Boom. And then I got this NZXT AIO liquid cooler. It's got a little screen on it, so get a little creative with that one.
I beg your pardon?
$282. And then the most expensive motherboard I have ever purchased, that bad boy was $290. It looks good though. I like this one. I'm trying to go for like a white color scheme, like a white and black with a little bit of blue. And this thing looked nice. And then somehow the cheapest thing I bought was this beautiful Lian Li case. We got Corsair DDR5 RAM, beautiful 64 gigabytes of that bad boy, 2 sticks, $221. Got some fans and miscellaneous stuff. And then last but not least, the RTX 4090 right here. $2,312. And then, so that was one of them. And then, I think I'm gonna throw up on this.
Look, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
I hope it's worth it, because after tallying everything up, including the old GPU, this bad boy costed $7,221.
Hey, can I get $1? Just give me $1. That's all I need.
RP to the bank account. I mean, at this point, the freaking PC better edit the videos for me. Like, please. But all jokes aside, I'm actually just super excited because two RTX 4090s is ridiculous. I mean, it's such a rare build. Like, you don't even hear of that. And let's just see how much faster two RTX 4090s are over one, which is already the fastest graphics card you can get. So two of them. So I got to building this thing like a kid on Christmas. Now, I've built maybe 5 PCs in my lifetime, some for friends and some for myself, but this is by far the most expensive PC I've ever built. And it's a little emotional because every time I've had to build a computer, I've always had to budget myself and buy certain things and then upgrade them later down the road. So building the best of the best out of the box with everything that I could dream of is incredible. I'm just very, very thankful.
Bless up.
But the build was going great. Up until this point, I hadn't had any issues besides the fact that it was incredibly messy. I mean, there were so many wires, and it's all thanks to the freaking RGB fans and the fan hubs and the freaking RGB controllers. I don't know, I'm done talking about it. But then it was the moment of truth, putting in the dual 4090s, starting with the first one.
Nice.
And then it was time for the second one.
You know I had to double it.
I mean, the hopes were high. Honestly, I didn't even do that much research on this. I was just like, 1600 watt power supply, two 4090s. What could go wrong?
Yes, 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 yes.
made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
That didn't sound very good. It wouldn't click all the way into the slot. And I was sitting there wondering, why didn't it fully go in? It's because it didn't fit. I mean, it was one slot off. I mean, these are massive cards. They both take up 3 slots on your PCIe covers. And compared to the top one, you can see I'm 1 short, which was just straight up blocking the GPU from going all the way in. I think the worst part is you can see I have 3 slots, but my motherboard has an M.2 there instead, so it pushed everything down 1. It's not even a joke, I actually was devastated. And what made it worse is I was literally sick for 4 days, and I had started building this PC like a week ago. So the excitement that I had at the start was dwindling out. I just wanted a PC, man. That's all I wanted, bro. But Nick A30 always taught me never back down, never. I had too much into this, all right? I had to see it through. This was the game plan. I can either cut a hole in the case right here where that mark is, or I can just shave this little bit off the 4090. I'm Oh
my God, bro.
Oh, hell. Let me drive the bus.
I've officially lost the plot and lost my warranty because I just cut this off a $2,000 GPU. Call me the handyman though, because this doesn't look kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. That OEM right there, baby. But will it fit now? It worked. Yes, sir. I was so excited. So that means after getting sick, having an emotional roller coaster, sawing a $2,000 graphics card, and spending almost a week building this, it was ready for its first boot.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Thankfully, I had 0 issues getting this thing to run. And besides looking at the back of the PC, you'd never even know what I did to it. The PC looks incredible, and the color scheme turned out exactly how I imagined. And my animated logo is the cherry on top. But we still have to answer that question. How fast is dual RTX 4090s? Now, obviously, we're not talking about gaming because the second 4090 will never get used in games. Unfortunately, gaming doesn't support it. But that's not why I built this PC. On my main channel, I do all kinds of game concepts, and I do most of them in Blender. And Blender uses path tracing. So we're not talking about FPS, frames per second. It invented a whole new category, FPM, frames per minute. So let's compare the speed between one 4090 versus 2. Okay, so I have nothing on this PC yet, so I downloaded a Blender scene, and for some context, I have the max sample set to 256, and it's also in 4K resolution. And one 4090 managed to render this beautiful realistic scene in 54 seconds. One 4090 in 4K, 54 seconds. Then I enabled two 4090s, and it took a whopping 33 seconds. We went from 54 seconds, almost 1 minute, to only 33 seconds. So literally like half the time, which makes the dual 4090 48% faster over just one. And to give you guys some context to how fast this actually is, you're gonna have to buckle in because this scene right here that you're looking at, made by my friend Mr. Shuda on a 3080 Ti, was going to take him 6 to 7 minutes to render. No, not for the whole thing, just for one single 4K frame.
But what the hell?
And if we do a little bit of math, this clip we're looking at would have taken him 21 hours and 40 minutes to render. And the dual 4090 would have taken that almost 1 day render time to only 1 hour and 43 minutes. It's actually insane to think about. So back to the original question, was this upgrade worth it? Well, we've established that it's 48% faster than my last PC, which to some might not sound like it's worth the price tag. And I don't know if it's the copium talking, but the time saving really grows over time. See, if I'm rendering a 10-second clip, I'm already saving about 1 hour and 45 minutes over this single 4090. Now, you do this a bunch more times, eventually I will save like hundreds of hours. So eventually it'll pay for itself. Right now, eventually though, you know what I'm saying? Eventually though.